It's your favorite YouTube dealer. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. We got some more Beatbox legend D-Lo on hand today. He dropped a video called Skill Levels of Beatbox, 0 to 100%. I'm definitely in the 0 range, maybe even negative, but let's dive in and let's see how he breaks this down.
Hello everybody, across the oceans and on the lands. This is a demonstration of a beatbox skill level. We're going to start at 10% and I'll show you 100%. So this is exclusive to everyone. That's something important to remember, is that everybody's skill level is different. So this is my skill level. So my 10% of my maximum ability. So the level is going to be all right. Does that make sense? And then my 100% might be different. This beat style could be easier for another pro, or my 50% beat might be a harder beat for them. I'll shut up. I'm going to show you what I mean. Starting at 10%.
This would be like 500% for me. To me, this is already dope.
So we got a simple beat, hip hop beat. I got a little bit of bass in there. I'm not changing much. That's 10%.
I'll be honest with you, that's more my familiarity with beatboxing before I started to dive into D-Lo and all these different guys. Was just something simple like that. It doesn't change very much. There's not too much to it, and you can kind of just rap over it really easily, and then that's it. That's what I considered as beatboxing. Then you guys introduced me to people like D-Lo and I think I just did a reaction to a guy named So, Wild, Napalm, just all sorts of different guys, and it's like, it's crazy to me. Like, it woke me up to the fact that there are levels to this. I thought that was the level, and I realized that that is just the most basic of beatboxing, and it's crazy.
Now, let me take that beat and add 10% more on top of that. That's already getting some skills because all the sounds are staying clean and we are inviting creativity. So that's cool. I'm also doing 3 basses that have a decent refined level. But to me, that's 20%. And I'm already in the zone that I enjoy. Beatboxing at about 20% skill always creates groovy beats. I often pick this level to battle with, which is crazy, right? Because you got to show your skills. That's fair. But it gives you a really solid flow, and sometimes it's catchy zone that people enjoy the most. Okay, let's do a 30% beat.
This man's an alien. This is 30%. Stop it.
30%. The beat is more simple than the 20, but the sounds used are harder. Specifically, that's harder for me. Make sure you hold it. Make sure that it's strong, it's clean. Little bit of rhythm changes in the drums. So I would say that's about 30%. And it is just because of the bass. All right, 40%.
Woo.
40%. Technical, just drums, basically, except for the pattern's fast. We're in a fast genre, it's drum and bass, but it's rehearsed well. So it's easy, really. 40% is probably right because it's still got some technique behind it. The rhythm's interesting, dynamic, but at this zone, it's extremely comfortable. So 50% would look like the same beat with sounds. So that's the plan. 50% of my skill right here. Self-explanatory. 50%. All right, this is becoming a little bit hard to be biased because a beatbox artist, especially somebody that is competing, so myself, even though I'm not competing as much now, I'm still preparing combinations and advanced skills. So over 50 is already going to be getting to advanced patterns and skills for myself, but the most intricate and complex ones that I've ever created are now so easy that they could already be 60%. And it's the newer ones that might not even be as good to you that would be 90, 100% for me. So I'm going to try and remove bias, and I'm just going to try and show you a general 60%er for me. So this pattern is hard enough for it to be 60%. 60%.
Okay, I like this video is a really, really cool video. I get what he's saying too about stuff that he's known and done so much. It would be a little bit lower for him compared to the newer stuff, although we may perceive it the other way around, which does make sense. This is a great video to show you that there are levels to this. This is actually a really informative video, to be honest with you. And he's right that it is different for each person, and some people might find certain parts easier than others. But overall, I feel like this gives you, as a viewer, a good idea of the levels that there are to this.
That's 60% because we already automatically have an identity. It's my zipper sounds. And I'm placing them in unique, intricate combos around percussive sounds. Solid groove would take time to practice. I don't imagine many people can do this beat. But that's the beauty of my style, is that when I'm going to 60+%, I like to incorporate a lot of original and unique ideas. So we're already at hard to copy zone. If you can do that beat, congrats, that's not easy. All right, now on to 70%, and I'm confused where to go here. Okay, I'm gonna do a glitchy, swingy hip hop beat. The maturity of the flow is making this hard. The sounds aren't. So here's 70%.
I feel like I get what he's saying, though. As far as the last one, it seemed like what he was doing, like sound-wise, may have, like I said, this is not coming from somebody who beatboxes, but it felt like it may have been a harder thing as far as those go. And this, like you said, the sounds aren't hard, but it's the maturity of the flow. It's probably something newer to him. So trying to, okay, I understand what he's saying as well. This is interesting. I like this. This is a really good video.
There you go. Why is that tough? That's tough because if you aren't an advanced beat creator, that's probably hard to hear. So if you can hear that kind of beat and you can feel the swing of that kind of beat, then you're probably an advanced beat creator, or you just have a good sense of rhythm. We're just placing sounds in intricate ways and maintaining the metronome, basically. And that can be tricky to play when you're beatboxing. If you're trying to show it, it can be hard. And it can cause mistakes if you aren't very comfortable. Oh, okay, the lights are back. All right, 80%. Ooh. Now, again, I'm going to lie. That 60% beat was 20% for me, or 10, because I'm so rehearsed. Whereas I could show you a beat with new sounds that sounds kind of crap, and that'll be my 80%. So I'm going to try and be general here. What do we do? I think I'm going to spam some click rolls and lip rolls in a difficult way. Okay, so these sounds are going to be the primary feature here. Let's see if I can show it.
He does it so easy. It's crazy to me.
All right, I'm ending there because it's getting hard. That's 80%. That's 80% because
I like that
it's
one.
common sounds. They're achievable for a advanced beatboxer, but yet they're still fast, tricky patterns to get at that speed. Clean, powerful still, but areas to improve it. Especially the earlier lip roll combos are pretty unique and they're hard. 8 out of 10 difficulty maybe for a pro, and so that's definitely a good 80%. That can arguably be 90 and 100, especially when you've just learnt it, and you've got to factor in that these are combos that I've made and I've found, so that adds to the skill value. All right, 90%. I'm going to use a pattern that I love stuff. Now, this is probably slightly easier because I've done it so much, but even still so hard, and I'm aware this is stupidly hard. I don't know why I've took that pattern so far. Here it is. So here's 90%.
Before he dives into this, I actually have a question for those of you guys that have been following beatboxing a lot longer and know a little bit more than me, obviously. Who were some of the early beatboxers that, like, because at some point, right, people just like just the very simple sounds, and then people started to build other things. Like he had the zipper sound, he had the, like, there was somebody who probably did that first, right? And I'm not saying, I mean, he may have created some sounds as well, but somebody had to have done certain sounds first, and then other people just incorporated it into their repertoire, so to speak, of what they do. Is there like a specific person that's responsible for a lot of sounds that they created and did before anybody else had previously done it? I'm just kind of curious. I never really thought about that, but it's like, it's not like all these sounds were just here on a chart and then people just started to find out ways to mix them up and use them in different, like somebody had to have said, oh, you know what? I could do this with my mouth and I can make this sound, and then incorporated it into something. And then other people hear it and then they elaborate on it, or I don't know what to say elaborate, but like they build on it, I guess is what I should say, and create something more from it, and then integrate it into something differently. And you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of curious, and how many sounds he may have created himself, because he seems like this man is like the best that I've ever heard, in my opinion, personally. That one was wild.
Like oh my god, my breath. Yeah, 90%, because it takes a lot of time to get to that. That's why it's 90%. And it's also 90% because anatomy. Imagine. It's like that was fast. 90%.
Alien.
So what's 100?
This man's an alien.
Well, 100 for me would just be trying to do vibration bass, because I can't do it. You see? That's why it's different for everybody. But here's a 100% beat, because I can't do it yet. And I'm very close. So I want slicing right there.
What in the world? This man is different.
And then to drill the inward bass over the top means you've got to maintain the control as well. So yes, that's right, the 90% beat isn't that good yet. Well, but it doesn't matter anyway, because here's another 100%.
You ever watch Ancient Aliens? This man is why they came up with the Anunnaki. This is what I swear he featured in one of those episodes.
Definitely didn't just make a timing mistake on the way out, am I right? No, that's 100% because I'm using sounds that I've made. I am compiling them with percussive techniques I've never heard, and I'm doing them as fast as I physically can, maintaining the rhythm and also the navigation to go to the, and then even that's just annoying. So that's a 100% beat.
That's wild. This man is a whole different breed of human, if he's even human. I want to see if I can rap over this first beat. I have a new song that's coming out called Concede. I got to make an outro for it, which I have not done yet, so you're going to see my last one. It's all in your head. But I want to say tempo-wise, it's not going to really fit with this, but I'm gonna try to make it work. I don't believe in the future, so I just look to my past life. I take all the lessons I've learned, and then I create me a moment you can't write. It's different than dreams, it's different than wishing for shit that you see. It's something you build, you gotta shed tears, and if you gon' live it, accept that you bleed. This ain't a drill, that's just a beat. This shit is real, cause that's what you need. This is the pill, that is the seed. Take you a moment before you concede. I got a lot of shit weighing on change, but every day wake up and do it the same. I'm sick of my mind, it's out of control. I thought it was fine, but that was a phase. I mean, it's like, whew, okay, listen, I sped that up crazy to make it fit with that. But anyways, I wanted to try to give it a shot. Listen, this man is dope. He's amazing, great at what he does. I ain't got nothing bad to say. I don't know why I would have anything bad to say, but I like that we've dove into a lot of this beatboxing and stuff. I'm happy that you guys enjoy these videos. I'm happy that there is a crowd of people that enjoys people checking this stuff out. This video is probably one of my favorite because I liked how he explained things as he went through the different skill levels and explained how it can be different for each person and why this was this or this was that percent. And I feel like this was very educational, so to speak. At some point, though, I will probably try to do... I'm real with you. Listen, I'm never gonna be able to beatbox. I just don't got it in me. Maybe I'll try it someday, but I just don't think I have it in me. I feel like I'm gonna just stick to rapping. I'm gonna stick to what I do. But I appreciate you guys. Hope you guys do enjoy these videos. If you do, smash that like button, hit that subscribe. You know, ring the bell, notification gang. If you want to know when I drop new videos, we do drop content every single day, whether it's rap, beatboxing, rock. I'm all over the place, but it's a lot of fun content. So again, I appreciate you guys for being here. I will catch you next video, homies. I've been feeling like I'm dying on the inside. I forget what living life has really been like. I'm so stuck inside my head, I think I'm lost, but I pray to God in hopes that it's just something I can get by. Sometimes I'm really worried about what's wrong with me. Other times I think the stress is what it all could be. My mind is like a trigger till I fall asleep. It hurts to be held hostage by the thing that gave me all my reach. And still you'll see I ain't escaped the pattern set. Every day I think I'm dying, but I haven't yet. I barely enjoy anything. Imagine death is creeping up behind you, but it's all been what you manifest.